With the return of Apollo in Fortnite, I wanted to compare the in-game version with the concept itself and see which one's better. Let's find out. Anyways, in order to find him, all you have to do is just go to the shop and you will find him right here for 1,800 V-Bucks. Not a bad skin. Before I bring in the concept, I want to go over the skin really quick. As you can see, he does have a backbling Apollo Sunrise. WJIs, by the way, comment down. We got Apollo Sunrise pickaxe. Pretty nice, man. And then you got the Lego variant right here. Oh, the Lego variant shit. I still don't like how the Lego variants are not accurate to the skin tone. Like, the thing is, I think it's because it's like only one color on the Lego. You know, yeah, I feel like the skin tone is definitely not accurate, but it's not bad though. I feel like there's more yellow, orange, red on the skin tone versus this, but this is for another video if I ever do one. But anyways, aside from that, let's check out the skin itself, y'all. Quick 360 on the skin. First impressions, I think he looks pretty freaking awesome. Homie got the W hairstyle, got the little flame on the hair, the little fade on the side with the line. Yeah, you could tell they definitely spent some time making the skin. He's pretty cool. And I believe he came out during the season where like it was all the Greek gods and all that. Aphrodite. Don't get me started with Aphrodite, man. They butchered her concept. I was so sad about that. But overall, he looks pretty cool, man. If I'm being honest, he got the little kind of golden glow, little Midas touch on his right arm, right arm, and then a little bit of flame action on the left. That being said, man, since seeing the concept, I'm not gonna lie, man, there's a couple things that really changed drastically, and I'm kind of disappointed. But you guys will see what I'm talking about in a few, man. Overall, the skin looks pretty awesome. Nothing crazy. But aside from that, man, enough yappage. Let's bring in the concept itself. Boom! There it is, y'all. Let's bring it in. As you can see, right off the back, there's a drastic change that I'm actually surprised about. I'm kind of disappointed, if I'm being honest. As you can see, if you look at the concept, before we get it popping, I want to make something clear. This concept is upscaled to AI. It's upscaled to 4K with AI. So if you see any weird lines or any shenanigans, you're gonna that's why. But the concept itself was made by an artist. It just got upscaled, okay? So you guys can actually see it in a bigger screen as we see here. Okay, anyways, let's jump into it, man. Right off the back, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This guy is full-on golden, and he has this majestic ass hair, bro. Look at all these flames. It looks so awesome. Don't get it twisted. This skin is fine though. It's still pretty good. But when you see the concept, there's a couple things that changed by a lot. It looks the same at a glance, but let's cover some of the differences right away. As you can see, obviously his whole body's covered with this yellow sun kind of flame effect. If you zoom into his eyes, he does have that yellow eye effect. His whole, but in the concept, I think the whole eye is yellow, and then he has the little eyeball is actually white, glowing. Aside from that, he has the same earring right here as he does here. The hairstyle is just flame on, pretty awesome. He actually has headphones around his neck in the concept. In game, he does not have any headphones at all. His cuff seems a bit more popped out. It looks a little cooler. Cuff is kind of just hidden. I think this is the same thing though, right? It just seems more pumped out. Nothing crazy though. But if we go down here to the right side, you do see that he had like some type of shoulder pad kind of sticking out. Almost reminds you of Saiyan armor from Dragon Ball, like the Saiyan armor that kind of stuck out like that. You know, like that. Boom. As you can see on the in the endgame variant, he has no little shoulder pad coming out from there. He still does have this gold-plated armor, kind of resembling a little bit of dragon scales a little bit, and he doesn't have the same cloth as he does in the concept. But like I said, he definitely had a big little shoulder pad here that stems from here and ends here. It curves and goes here, and then it's covered by the same cloth, which gives it like this, I don't know, just like very aggressive look, which I like. Aside from that, if you look at his shirts, he does have like this kind of flame design on it. I don't know if that's part of his his body kind of fusing with the shirt, or if that's an actual design on the shirt. I want to say it's a design, but it would make sense if his body started to fuse with the clothes as well. It looks pretty awesome, man. If you look at it in the perspective of it being a design, it looks pretty cool. As you can see on his shirt, there's nothing to be found, just a plain shirt. It's not bad though. But you look at the concept, you're like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Another point that I wanted to make was, speaking of interesting, you look at his jacket, right? If you look at it in game, it's just boom, flat down, and then across. In the concept, it actually curves twice. It looks like kind of a jagged edge, like it starts from here, right? We're here. This is where we're starting, right here. It goes down, then it curves up, then it curves down. And I think that's pretty awesome. And obviously, it doesn't just curve up like that. I'm assuming it's like here, and then these are like folds, right? But it definitely looks more stylized, and in my opinion, it looks more badass. I don't know why they removed that. Another argument I can make is that maybe he does have this same design, right? But this is an extra piece of clothing that's a part of the suit, right? So it does actually curve, and then it goes down, and then this is connected to this, you know. But then again, you see the zipper design, so it might be part of the same suit. It could also be AI shenanigans messing it up, but I do believe that I think it is connected all together. Yeah, that looks pretty freaking cool. Aside from that, you do see like the same kind of design coming down here, and you see the folds as well. Like I said, these little small changes make the skin look more stylized and look more cool. You look at this guy, you're like, wow, that looks pretty aggressive, and then it's just flat. This is like level 1 thug. This is level 100 mafia boss. You know the one meme with the app? That's so funny. Aside from that, if you do look at his arm, you do see like, I don't know what it is. It looks like a capsule. Little capsule from Dragon Ball. Capsule Corporation. But real talk though, it's like a little like, I don't know, maybe like a, actually, you know what it is? It might be like a sort of necklace kind of vibe. Like maybe these are actually beads, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 beads. A blue in the middle, or slide in the middle. And he does have like a little bit of clothing popping out where his sleeve ends. As you can see here, I do like the way the sleeves are stylized. You see how like it's very like just popped out. I think that's a very nice touch. I like this a lot. I gotta give him props on that in the in-game version, because in the concept you do see that that's the effect they were trying to go with, but it's definitely more apparent in the in-game version, which is pretty nice and appreciated. But as you can see in the in-game version, he does not have any of these ribbons or beads, and his hand is fully transformed into this sun god kind of being effect. And here you still see his skin slowly fusing with the effect, which to be honest is a nice touch. You know, I mean, no complaints from there. Aside from that, he does have this belt, which is pretty much the same. If you look at the belt, pretty much similar stylized design on the belt buckle going down. Got the pouch right there as well, as you can see. Same right there. Another interesting thought, you look down to his leg. He does have this strap around his leg, but in the concept, he does have 3 arrows. You could say they're 3 golden arrows. You could say they're 3 brass, whatever you want to call them. They look pretty awesome. And as you can see, yeah, there's like little pouches to hold them. You could also say that maybe they're copper. I don't know, but they look pretty cool, man. Pretty aggressive, adds to the vibe. And you know what? This confirms it. Yeah, these are like little, I don't know if this is the right word, necklaces, but I'm too lazy to look it up. If you guys know the right word, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna just call them necklaces with like beads. Yeah, this is very nice, man. It's very stylized. Maybe he's a part of a tribe or something of warriors, or maybe that's just the style, right? Maybe he just like this. Maybe he just likes that. But he has them right here on his arm, and he has them on his leg as well. In game, they're nowhere to be found. So it kind of feels like they left the skin naked in terms of design. You go down to the shoes. Another interesting detail, he has pretty much the same shoes, which I do like in game. It has more of a white tone on the shoes. In the concept, it's more of like a tan white. It's still white, but a tan white. The golden design on the bottom of the trim of the shoe is pretty nice. It's pretty much the same in game as well, which I do appreciate. You could argue that, oh, it's a little black in here, but that could just be the shadow, which you do see a little bit of black on the back as well. As for the cuff of the pants, very interesting. You do see two warriors thugging it out, throwing hands, fighting for their lives. They fighting for baby girls. You know what I mean? This is Mafia Boss number 1, Mafia Boss number 1 versus Mafia Boss number 2. Why am I saying Boss? Boss. And then you got baby girls right here watching. This is Chun-Li with the thick thighs. W Chun-Li. She kind of bad though. Let's keep moving. I'm sorry. I'm getting off the topic. I'm sorry, but I mean, I guess I'm still on topic, but I'll be yapping sometimes. As you can see in game, there is no sign of those warriors clashing it out. If I spin around, I don't see anything. There's a very good look at the cuff as well. It's like this little kind of pattern. It's like an L pattern that goes up, left, right? You guys see that? It's right there. Interestingly enough, you do see that similar design in the background. You know, up, left, up, left, up. You know what I mean? So they did keep that. What I noticed with the pants in game, he has like this kind of glowing effect behind the shoes. You obviously don't see it in the concept here, but I think that's a very nice touch. I think they did a great job with that. As for the laces, in the laces, he does have the tips of the laces glowing. And the concept is just regular. I mean, in the game, it's just regular laces. Nothing crazy, but would have been nice to have. On the right side of the concept on his leg, he does have this other pouch here. In game, it's nowhere to be found. Looks pretty nice, pretty stylized. Has like some lettering. It could be like this, like the little golden leaves, golden wheat. I don't even know, yeah, but I think it's supposed to represent like Hermes or something like that. Aside from that, he does still have that belt buckle hanging, which I'm glad they kept. Looks pretty awesome, pretty stylized, and it connects all the way to the back as well. As for the hand on the right side, he still has the same design, which is very appreciated. It, like as you can see, it does stem outwards. You could argue that on the concept it stems more horizontally, more vertically horizontally than in the game. In the game, it's a bit more pointed up. If you follow the line of my mouse, it goes up like this, and in the concept, it goes more like this. So let me know if you guys see the difference. Do you guys kind of see it? Wow. Yeah, there's another stylized kind of choice, which I do like more in the concept, but it's no big deal here, to be honest. You can see flames coming out, which is very nice. In the concept, you do see a little bit of glowage. No actual flames, but one could assume that they probably have flames coming out too, right? Because maybe this armor, you know what I mean? Maybe this armament on his hand, maybe is used to channel some of that flame from his body. So, you know what I mean? To make his punches stronger. He does have like these brass knuckle kind of things on his hands. Same in the concept. They're more flushed in the concept, but you still see them. They're more kind of pointed outwards in game, like bear claws. Either or. But yeah, they're like more flushed, to be honest. Not bad. He does have the same strap here on his arm as well. And then you look at that on his right side, he does have another little like bandage strap around, which is nowhere to be found. Another key detail that I forgot to mention is, if you look closely into the pants of the design, you do see like this kind of radial effect. Kind of like this circle effect, right? I'm pretty sure I use the word right. Radial, right? Radial. It's like kind of like a circle effect. Could be wrong though, but let me know. Yeah. It's like a little curvature design. If you look closely in the skin, you will find the same effect. As you can see right here, on the right side, you do see kind of this ring, circular design on his sides. Both of his legs have it. Pretty nice, but in the concept, they seem more in the front, but you could say they're the same, pretty much. But yeah, that's like slightly more in the front. In game, it's like on the right. In the concept, it starts from here, and then it goes to the right, you know? Which I would have loved it to be more in the front, but this is just like little slight critical feedback, nothing crazy. It does not kill the skin. Aside from that, you do see the 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these arrow kind of designs. in the concept, he still has the same arrows, which is appreciated. One thing that I'm noticing though, which is kind of interesting, it could be the perspective or the angle. The arrows seem more golden versus the ones in game. And the in game, it looks to be like kind of bronze, like slightly bronze, slightly copper, slightly gold. And the reason I'm saying that, if you compare the armor on his shoulder, right? Compare that to the arrows. Do you guys see the difference? At the very least, you could argue that it is gold, but it's like more muted. Because in the shoulder pad, he does have like this golden, you know what I mean, golden effect on it. And then you look at the arrows and they're not as golden. And if you compare the concept, like the gold versus the arrow, they're kind of similar. So they might have changed that. But I mean, there it is, man. Once you break it down, like, do you guys see, like, this is a pretty drastic change. Like, from a first impression, you would think like, okay, it's damn near the same design. But in essence, I feel like we're seeing the final version of this character when he transforms. And all we got was, you know what I mean, his kind of more rested, maybe beginner level, you know what I mean, variants. I like the hairstyle as well, man. W Golden Hot Cheetos. Let's go. Yep. But yeah, to summarize real quick, some key details that I love from the concept is the hair, man. I freaking love it. He looks majestic as a mother. I know the baby girl's going crazy. Yeah, he look good, man. You know what I mean? And nobody ayo, you know what I mean? A man can compliment another man, bro. He looked good. He looked fresh. But yeah, I think it's kind of sad, man, because this guy doesn't have any styles. Like, let me get rid of this really quick. You get out of here, right? He has no styles. It's just this. No, like, reactive effect. No nothing. The backbling is nice. The Jayats are nice. The pickaxe is nice. The thighs are looking nice for Chun-Li. But there's no style. And I say it all the times in my concept videos. The biggest tragedy, the biggest tragedy, I'm trying to connect this, there we go. The biggest tragedy from concepts not becoming a reality is that we may never see this in the game. If this video gets popular enough, maybe they'll make it. Who knows, y'all? Everybody liked the video, but jokes aside, the skin is not bad. Let me make it clear, y'all. Even after seeing the concept, the skin is not bad. It's fine. It's pretty good. But when you see the concept, you see what we were robbed of. Because I really don't think we're ever going to see this variant of this skin ever again, yeah. And then that's the saddest part of all this, is that this is what we lost, man. He looks very sleek, very confident in himself. You could tell he has an aura of strength. Not only that, I love how they make these cool designs and they give him the default pose. Like, he's just chilling, you know what I mean? They really got to give us an option to choose our own poses, because he looks very dynamic and just heroic in the concept versus the in-game variant. And I feel like, yeah, it doesn't do him justice to give him this kind of just idle animation. But I mean, aside from that, man, enough yapping, man. What do you guys think, man? Which one do you guys prefer? I highly hope that we get this style in the future as you know what I mean, as a style for the skin, man. You know what I mean, and if this is what it takes, man, would you guys be willing to buy the skin if they made the skin a separate skin in the shop? Like I said, obviously I wouldn't want that either, but would you guys be willing to pay that price to have this actual concept in the game? Honestly, I would definitely consider, but like I said, man, I don't think we're ever gonna make that happen, and I feel like that's gonna be the only chance we might be able to get him is if they get him in the shop again in a different style. Like I said, it sucks, but I don't think they'll ever make him a style, man, unless this video gets blown, you know what I mean, blown out the water and explodes in popularity and gets people talking, man. But yeah, man, I think it's a tragedy, man. I'm sad we're not gonna see this guy, man. I hope we do, man. Hopefully years later or months later, we'll get like people commenting, oh, they're making it happen. But I don't think that's gonna be the case, man. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know if you guys like me doing these type of concept videos. You know what I mean? This concept kind of series, concept versus in-game. I think it's pretty fun. Get to talk with everybody and just deconstruct all the different features within a skin, and just have a good time, man. But aside from that, man, if you guys are enjoying the videos and you want to support me, please use my code KROW-LX. I'm going broke. Catch your boy live on Twitch, and if you want to go further beyond, become a Patreon member. Anyways, enough of time with this, man. W Apollo, rest in peace to the concept. W concept, L Fortnite for robbing us from what could have been. It's your boy KROW. Holla at your boy. Yeah!